So life can be very hard. Hard to know what to dedicate your time to, your energy to. Hard to make a living. Relationships are hard, very hard. Very little comes easy. And to be honest, the best things in life are hard won, are worth fighting for. Hard makes you appreciate the breakthrough when it comes. Hard grows you, strengthens you. Don't let hard break you. Because the person that comes out on the other side is worth it. That person is stronger, wiser, can endure. There are always going to be hard seasons of life. But that doesn't mean that it'll always be that way. And if you can hang on and make it through, it'll be so worth it. I almost broke a bunch of times. So many times I felt like giving up. But God didn't let me break. Because there's a purpose on my life that only I can do. And those hard seasons, those hard times, were shaping me into the person who can carry the calling that is on my life. And sometimes you need the hard in order to grow. You have a purpose. Every single person on this earth has a purpose, has a unique purpose that's designed only for you and that only you can do. God has made you. He designed you while you were in the womb. Psalms 139, verse 13 says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb." Jeremiah 1, verse 5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." We all are special to God. We all have an assignment, something that God made us with us in mind. Well, I guess, how do you know what your assignment is or what your purpose is? That's the question. What's the purpose of life, right? What's the point? A lot of people have a lot of different theories on that. But here's what I've come to learn, I guess, over the years about that and how to figure that out. So there's kind of two things, I guess, two categories, I guess, of purpose. So the general purpose, I guess, for all Christians, I should say, is to get to know God and share what you've learned about God with others. That's kind of the Great Commission, right? Go forth and make disciples of the world or whatever. But simply speaking is one purpose, general purpose that's for everybody is, to become a disciple of Jesus, which is just being a student of Christ and learning about him and how he lived and trying to mimic that, and then sharing that knowledge, the things that you've learned, with other people. So that's one kind of general thing that everybody can do. But how you do that and the uniqueness part is the second one. There's your specific, unique way of living out your faith, and that looks different for everybody. So how do you know what your unique thing is? And at the very least, because I mean, it is a tricky thing, I guess, sometimes to know what that is and figure it out. And sometimes it takes years to figure that out. But, and maybe you still don't, you might still never get there. Exactly. Um, but at the very least, what you can do is, spend time trying to learn about God. Read your Bible, be part of a community, go to church and not just go to church because you need more than that. Um, and then at the very least, just try to be the best at whatever you do. So, like, whatever job you have, even if it's not your dream job, just try and do it. Be the best at that. Um, Try and be the best employee where you work or the best student or, be the kindest person, like, not genuinely, right? Like, you just want to do everything for God, basically. And I mean, maybe you're just supposed to be the best mom you can be, or the best dad you can be. Like, try and raise your kids right. Be the best, the most, loving. Just try to emulate, I guess, Jesus, in whatever you do. But I mean, there are certain people in this world that only you can reach with your love and light. You have a unique set of skills and experiences that are designed to reach a certain group of people. Maybe it's only one person. You never know the ripple effect you have on a on a person. Your one act of kindness could change somebody's life. Like, even just something as simple as like smiling at people. You know, you have a light in you that can change the course of someone's life or at the very least somebody's day. You could make somebody's day. Um, I mean, think about all the things you have gone through in your life, all your experiences, your um, not just jobs, but like your life experiences, family life, you know, and ask God to show you what to do with that. Because, like, all of those things are setting you up for what you're supposed to do. you know all of these things God is guiding you through, and it's not random and it's not meaningless. Even all of the hard crap that you go through, you know all of it has purpose, and all of it can be used to create beauty. And I mean, it could be something as simple as just like taking somebody out for lunch one day, or giving somebody a hug that's like they get it right at the perfect time, and it just really lifts their spirit. Like, it could be as simple as that. Or, I mean, it could be something bigger, like starting a business. um, God won't give you more than you can handle. Um, God doesn't give you more than you can handle. He's not going to break you with what he's asking you to do. Okay. And I guess all of this to say is your life is not meaningless. Your life is not worthless. Your pain can be used for beauty. Your suffering can help you come alongside others in their suffering. Not that I think God creates suffering for people. I mean, there's a theology debate in itself, but I do know for sure that God can use any horrible situation for good. Whether he causes things or not, like I don't think he does, but um, I'm just gonna say I don't know for sure about those things, but I do know for sure that he can create beauty out of anything, and that suffering doesn't have to be purposeless, doesn't have to be meaningless, regardless of what it is. And because I know God is a God of restoration, of bringing beauty from pain. Jesus died so that we may have life. Yes, there's going to be struggles, but you don't have to do those things alone. And who knows, you could be somebody else's lifeline. Maybe you enter somebody's life just at the right moment, and you might not even know it. You might never know the impact that you have on other people, And yeah, your life is not worthless and meaningless. And yeah, God can create beauty from anything, any situation. He just needs your yes. And yeah, I guess that's all I got. Till next time.